Hi guys, Jordan from P&P Campers. Just going to do a handover video now on your Danbury T2. So we start at the back under the bonnet. On the left hand side here you've got your leisure battery, and on the right hand side is your engine battery. So we've got the hookup plugged into it at the moment. As you can see, pulling about 0.16 of an amp, so that's your charger. So that's basically saying that your 240 volt charger is working and charging up your leisure battery there. I have also obviously checked that the actual voltage in the battery is good, and it is. So that's you know, one less thing to worry about. So that's plugged in at the moment. Obviously you got your engine there. I'm no mechanic, so I can't really point out too much, but you can top up your engine oil from just here. Yeah, so there's not really much for me to show you, to be honest with you. You got your air filter just sits inside this box here, but it's all pretty basic and straightforward under here. So if anything did go wrong, you quite quickly see what it is. But it shouldn't do, and it's all working fine as it is now. So above that, just in here, we've got your RCD and 2 MCBs. So basically, if something dodgy went into one of your plug sockets, or the fridge packed up, charger, anything like that, then if it does trip and everything stops working, it'll be this right hand trip here. All right, so you can just go in there and check that if you find that nothing's working. Petrol filling point is here. So at the moment, you see it just spins and it doesn't come out. As soon as you put the key in there and turn it, this will stop spinning and you'll just be able to unlock it and take it off. So that's how that works. In the cab, you've got a 4-speed manual gearbox. I'll just hop in. Handbrake. So that is twist and then allow that to go all the way in, and actually handbrake off, pull it all the way out like that, and that's handbrake back on again. Reverse is push down, over and down to the left. So that's how you get into reverse, like that. It will pop up like that. It's just basically the little pushing down mechanism coming in and out. That's normal. You've actually got a heated windscreen in here. I'm not sure if you can see it on the video. No, you can't really. Well, you'll be able to see it when you come to collect your van. But basically there's some sort of lines running all the way down the windscreen, top to bottom, all the way across. And that'll be what this little button here is, for your heated windscreen. Hazard lights, that's there. And then, to be honest, I'm not sure exactly what that one's for. Indicators on the left, wipers and washer fluid on the right. Lights, so pull it out one little bit to get your side lights on, if you can see in the window there, and then pull it out one more to get your main beam lights, just like that. So side lights all the way off. You have got a Webasto heater down there. That's for your actual heating in the van itself, so that'll be what's coming out of these. And you can use that by turning this dial here. All right, so that's how that works. You get the green light coming on there. Yeah, so I think that's about it really. So I'll turn the back off now. That's how that works. Your windows are via these winders. Bit classic. Door release, and there's no sort of bonnet release pulley or anything like that inside the cab here, because it's obviously at the back, and you just need to use your actual ignition key to get into there, just like all the other bits and pieces. We have put some nice carpets down on here as well, because the old ones were a little bit knackered. So these are nice new carpets by Mad Mats. All right, so let me just make sure there's nothing else on the other side. Oh, actually there is something I need to show you. So you've got your spare wheel, sits on the front of the van itself. The only thing I want to show you is you got this outlet down here. So as long as that's open a little bit, it will probably drip out a little bit, it's quite normal, but as long as that's open, that's where your wastewater will drain out. So basically any water that goes down the sink will come out down there. which is why I've got a towel on the floor. Yeah, so I think that's it for the outside. If I just briefly show you around the inside, there's not loads and loads to show you, to be honest. But right, so the actual roof going up and down is really, really easy. So you basically got these long bars going across the top, and as long as these are out of the way, you can literally just pull that down. All right, and it's got these two gas struts, really clever. So you can literally pull it straight down, all the way down, and then it just released to go back up. And once it is down, you've basically got these little clips here. You just literally tighten these up by pushing it like this all the way through, and then just tighten it up as much as you can, and that's it. As you know, it really couldn't be any easier than that. Lights around the van, you got this one here, which is new. The old one had given up, so we had to replace that. These different lights all the way around the van. Got these two at the back, which both work. And again, they all run off the leisure battery under the bonnet there. Both of your smoke alarm and carbon monoxide alarm are both good, actually. They're both in date, have the correct battery in them, and all that kind of thing. All right, so next thing, you got your fridge. So this is a 240 volt fridge, so this will work when your hookup's plugged in. All right, so put my hand in there now. It is absolutely freezing in there, so that's working really, really well. So yeah, if you want to use your fridge, you need to have your hookup plugged in. But yeah, no, it's, you know, working really, really well. It's nice little fridge actually. Nice to get everything. It's quite a deep fridge as well. It goes quite far down, so fit quite a lot of stuff in there. Gas locker. As you can see, the sticker's down there. So this is your gas locker in here. You just need to move the curtain out of the way to open it right the way up. But you've got two little clips down here. Get them out of the way, and then you can open this cage up. And so basically, you've just got a little pigtail in there, which I've had to replace for new. The winding top at the top of that bottle there, all the way around to the right clockwise for off, and then anti-clockwise round to the left for on. Remember to turn that off before you start driving. The only thing that actually sort of powers is the 2-burner hob over here. So I've turned that off now, put that down, pop the clips back on. 1, 2. It's not as hard as I'm making it look, just because I've got one hand. We've replaced this as well, so you've got a USB socket. So at the moment, because the hookup's plugged in, you can use these two USBs and the sort of points here as well, which is nice. Down here, basically just got the fridge and a little bit of storage at the bottom. Next cupboard, again, I think it's just storage, to be honest. Yeah, loads of storage. And then the next one, we've got your fresh water. So you've got a submersible pump in this van, so it's basically just that these two wires, so the blue tube which actually sucks the water out, and the white wire is just your electric. You've basically just got a little pump sat in that water down there. So when I turn the tap on, it literally just pulls the water through that sort of tank. I'm not going to do too much because I've only got that towel outside. But yeah, that's it. That's how your fresh water works. I've left a igniter or a lighter, long lighter, in the glove box there, because to be completely honest with you, I couldn't figure out how to get this igniter to work. I couldn't sort of fix it, so it's just as easy, if not easier, to have the clicker to light it up. It's a nice brand new one, so yeah, so sorry about that, but that's the only thing I couldn't sort of work out, to be honest. You got the grill underneath there as well, which is this middle dial. Left-hand burner, right-hand burner. So if you just put the lighter to any of those which you're lighting up whilst you're doing it, then it will light up first time. And you've got a thermocouple on all of those. So this little piece of metal at the back, basically what it does is it recognizes the burning gas, and if the flame was to be blown out, say for example if this window was open, and the flame got blown out somehow, then the thermocouple would notice and it would stop any or lots of excess gas coming through and sort of filling up the van. So it won't sort of, basically it won't fill the van up with unburnt gas. So they've all been checked and they all work. Yeah, so I think that's about it, to be honest. Obviously still needs to be cleaned up properly. You've got a skylight here in the roof, so to open that you just twist this here and you see it opening up, and then just turn it all the way back down until you get a little bit of pressure like that. But yeah, that's it. So if you think I've missed anything out, then obviously let us know. But otherwise we look forward to seeing you soon to collect your van. Thanks very much.